Hey, Vinny. In terms of re-signing and the timing you did, what made you want to come back to the Eagles, and are you expecting the same role that you had last season?
As far as the timing, when free agency first started, obviously I could have went to multiple teams, but as many of y'all know, man, I was grieving. You know what I mean? The passing of my brother has really, really been hard on me. Um, so I just thought I'd just take my time with it. I didn't even think about the game honestly, but I started to get the itch. Uh, so you know, yeah. So that's what brought me back.
Let's go Mike and then Dave Zangaro.
All
Hey,
right.
Vinny. Hey, how's it going? You kind of had to wait your turn a little bit when you first got into the league and as a draft pick and kind of worked your way up. When you return and are now competing with younger guys, what type of advice do you give to a guy like Sharif Miller who's kind of in that spot now and has to kind of wait his turn before he kind of can excel in the
Right.
defense?
Patience. Patience is the key. Patience, man. Be willing to learn. We have a great group in our young guys, and patience is the key. And always learning, just always, keeping your ears open. Taking whatever you can take out of the guys in front of you, or just the guys on the O line. Just always just be willing to learn. When I was when young guys, like all I did was just want to learn and just wait my turn, bro. But patience is the key.
Dave and then Jeff McClain.
Okay.
Hey, Vinny. It's
What's
good to
up,
see you,
Dave?
man.
Nice seeing you, man.
Condolences on your brother.
Thank you,
I
man.
want to ask, obviously, the COVID's hit everyone in different ways, but it hit your family really hard.
Yeah.
Did it give you any pause about playing this year and potentially opening up yourself to more possibility of getting it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I signed so late. I mean, excuse me, but that it was just when you're grieving like that, and you talk to somebody every single day, you know what I mean, and that happens the way it happens. You ain't thinking about nothing else, but the family and like, dang, like they don't really have a hex on this thing, but then, you know, um, once teams got into training camps, you kind of see like a lot of the. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about how safe the facilities are. Um, so my thing was, just was just trying to get back out there. Just I felt like, you know what, all right, I'm gonna go and do it.
Jeff and then Les Bowen.
Okay.
Hey, Vinny. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
I know you're still learning a lot about Matt Burke as a defensive line coach, but you were around him a lot last year, and you probably know about his long-term relationship with Jim Schwartz. They seem very much polar opposites in terms of their personality. Why do you think Jim does entrust Matt so much, and what have you made so far of his approach to coaching the D-line?
Oh man, it's only out of the first week, it's been awesome. He's demanding a lot, from the defensive line. It's been awesome. In terms of his message to us, it's been awesome. Him and Coach Wash are doing a great job.
Okay, let's go Les and then John McMullen.
Okay.
Hey, Vinny, it's great to see you.
Nice seeing you, man.
I wanted to ask you more about your half brother, Gerald.
Yeah.
Did you guys grow up together, and did you remain close as adults? And what was his experience like with COVID-19? Did he have it? Was it very, very sudden?
Right.
Did you know he was sick?
No, he got it very sudden. So he's a principal. So a lot of his thing is he's a principal and athletic director. So they do a lot for the community up there and a lot of voluntary work. And that's how he got it, man. And when I tell you how he got like how quick it took it over, he went from a regular upper infection to next thing my brother's a big dude. The dude like 6'5", 300. When he couldn't walk to the bathroom, so, you know what I mean? And he went to the hospital, man, and then the rest is, it's crazy because when this thing first kicked off, they wouldn't let nobody in there and can't see nothing. So it's just crazy, man. It's like it happened so fast. It's like, wait, what? So that's what happened. So when that happened, free agency just started, and I'm just sitting there stuck like a deer in the headlights. Like it's crazy, man. But you know what? It's all good.
Did you grow up together? Were you close growing up?
Oh, it definitely was close. Yeah. I wouldn't say grow up together. He was 46. You know what I mean? But I definitely looked up to him. Yeah. Definitely looked up to him, man. He was all world in football and in basketball. So, but I'm terrible at basketball. But just trying to chase his greatness and his legacy is yeah.
Let's go John and then Martin Frank.
Okay.
Hey, Benny. Good seeing you. Condolences as well.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, now that you're back in the building, and obviously you had concerns even more than most for obvious reasons, how much more comfortable are you now that you've seen all the protocols and everything they go through to make sure you guys are healthy?
Oh man, it's phenomenal. The whole protocol is phenomenal. It's testing every single day. The way the lockers is spread out, the way they did the showers is great. The whole layout is very, very like comfortable and just like, whew, you know what I mean? Give you an Excel and just now you can just worry about football.
Okay, Martin and then Bo Wolf.
Hey, Vinny, how you doing?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm all right. I was going to ask you pretty much the same question, but did it take you a long time to feel comfortable, like wanting to go in and go through the whole safety process? And also, I mean, you see like a lot of major colleges, conferences like shutting down for the fall. I mean, knowing what you know about it, I mean, do you think that was a good call?
I really can't speak on colleges because I don't know where how everybody else protocol is. But if you go back when this thing first kicked off, and if the experience I had with it is different now, that makes you like look at free agency a little different. Like, nah, I'm it's not right now, And then once the guys in the league came up with a whole solution to it, and then you watch baseball and the way the basketball got the bubble, then the NFL started creating their own little bubbles for training camp. And I'm still just watching from afar. Once camp started a couple weeks, and then I started to get the itch, and then I'm like, oh well, it seemed to be working. So it was just a no-brainer that because obviously I still want to play.
Okay, Bo and then Daniel Gallen. Okay, no Bo. Go ahead, Daniel.
Hey, Vinny. In terms of coming in with the coronavirus and everything, and you have a lot of younger guys around you, what's it been like kind of getting to know them? They had unusual off seasons. You were away from the team for most of the off season. What was it like getting on the same page and kind of getting to know your new teammates?
Well, and this is just like a appreciation to my teammates. During this whole process, I talk to these dudes almost every other day. Just when my brother passed, to you all right? How you doing? Just so a lot of them I got to like the new guys, just from me talking to the other guys, you got to talk to them a little bit. So it's been a pretty easy transition since I've been back.
Yeah, we have time for two more, so we'll go Ruben Frank and then Ed Kratz.
Yo, Vinny, what's up?
What's up, Rube?
Condolences on your loss.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, I was wondering how your year in Tampa kind of affects your decision making as far as going to another team at this point. Does it kind of make you more reluctant to try going to a new place and really wanting to be back in Philly?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because at the end of the day, the whole Tampa trial, and you know, just imagine going somewhere and you're just like, damn, you know in your heart you shouldn't have left in the first place. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Okay, we'll end it on Ed Kratz here.
All right.
Go ahead, Ed.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Vinny, good to see you. I'm really
What's up,
sorry
man?
about your brother.
Thanks, man.
Just as far as the process with the Eagles went, I mean, were they in touch with you throughout free agency, or how quickly did it develop for you to return?
No, you know, let me tell you, one thing about and I think every team that was involved, everybody was very understanding on why I was saying no and just staying put. You know, everybody was very understanding about it, and that's why it wasn't like one of those like, oh, Vinny's still in the market or Vinny's still. No, it's not that. It's Vinny's choice to be out there. You know what I mean? Like, so I just want to say thank you to every team that was involved. But as far as the Eagles, you got to understand, I was drafted here. I have a personal relationship besides football, with some of the guys that I look at as family or look up to. So they know that I was grieving and going through this process. So it was like no football brung up. But once it was time for the get down and I was ready to get back, obviously, you let business take care of the business. That's why you hire representation.